There seems to be 3 bookshelves. Uh-oh. Can you move me 9 squares from the start following this path, please?
So you were here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right there.
Does she notice anything of interest in the bookshelves? Like something magically glowing, or I don't know. Or just regular bookshelves?
Nothing jumps out at her.
Can she do a perception check?
She can. She does not notice any. She does not notice any magical or anything particularly different.
Okay. In that case, she will continue walking. If she could walk to the end of this little corridor, please. Alright. One too many, I think. No. There we go. Perception check is a minor?
It's technically a standard, but I don't know that we're rigidly in combat rounds here.
Okay. Well, are we still in combat rounds?
We don't have to be.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, Nemo would like to sort of look through the library somewhat casually, doing perception checks here and there to see if there's secrets. That's actually see.
Yeah. Alright, so we got Nima scanning through the shelves. What is Coltane doing?
He's gonna go and see what Rex's doing.
Before he screws everything up.
Says, who you talking to, Rex?
And then, okay, so we've got Rect and Coltane are going to be talking with this invisible entity. What is Wintier doing?
Hanging out. I guess he'll go into the room, but he won't say anything.
And Corvus?
Yeah, him too.
Alright, proceed with the discussion. Rex receives no immediate response when he asks, "What are you?"
Can Rex make like a religion check to see if he can imagine what... No, that's too many possibilities. I'm guessing it would be like an arcana check to see what floating magical manacles do. Probably they stop crazy evil outsider things from... I don't know.
You can roll it. That would be Arcana.
Hey, so who in our party has a high arcana? No one! Let's just try everyone. So Coltane gets an 11 and Rect gets a 14.
Neither know what's going on here.
They look at each other and shrug. The only thing they can agree on is that they heard a voice.
Yuna's just as confused because she just walked in. Like, oh, what's that?
I'm sure Corvus knows, but he's not going to tell anyone anyway.
Starts to drool a little bit.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Alright, so Rex says, I think there's some guy talking to me, but I don't really know. He said something about helping him.
Anybody there?
Well, Nima definitely sees the shackles suspended in place above her eye level, or about at her eye level, and they are kind of moving.
Can she perceive anything else, like an outline or something of the sort?
She does not. She just sees these spectral, magical shackles. And then she hears a voice speak down to her. Yes, I am here.
Who are you?
I am the enemy of your enemy. That is all that matters.
Which enemy?
Paldemar, the mad mage of Sarun. You have come to kill him, have you not?
Coltane says, Alright, you may have a point, but until I know more about who you are, I'm not gonna help you.
Is this voice familiar?
Nima doesn't find his voice familiar.
It sounds a little bit similar to every other voice we've ever encountered.
I should use my insight. Winter leans into Coltane and says, let me know if you need me to be insightful for you.
+4.
I could use your insight. Try and figure something out.
Nima would like to ask why he's being so dodgy. Oh, by the way, this is a male voice.
It is a male voice, yes.
Can Winter be insightful for no reason at all? I trying to figure out if we can trust him, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
So I insight that.
It might not be something that you'll get an immediate answer to right now, but it's sort of during this dialogue. You can roll it now and then. At any point, you can ask whether or not you feel that he's given you reason not to trust him.
Okay.
Should we all do this secretly?
Ooh, that's a 27.
So much for that.
Alright, so Coltane says,
Well, hold on. The last question posed to him was... He's not ignoring the question, I just haven't had a chance to respond yet.
what was the last question?
Or maybe it was by Nemo. Something, what are you, or...
Why are you being so
No,
dodgy
before
about
that. So, before...
Oh.
If Nima's asking that out loud, she has not yet given him a chance to respond to Coltane's question.
Oh, Coltane's wasn't so much a question as Coltane said something along the lines of, I'm only going to help you if you tell us more about yourself.
Right, okay, so after Coltane says that, you hear a sigh. Very well. I will not lie to you.
Is he lying?
So far, there's no indication that he is lying. I am a devil.
Is he actually a devil?
So far, he does not seem to be lying.
Coltane looks at Nima and Rekt and says, devils are bad people, right?
What? Why? Okay, what has your enemy done to you such that you want to ally yourself with us?
The shackles move around vigorously. He has imprisoned me.
Did he actually imprison him?
No lying so far.
And why would that be?
So that I may aid him.
Wait a
How is
second,
it-
that means if we help him, he won't be helping our enemy. We should totally help him, guys.
Yes. All you need to do is break this circle, and I will be freed.
Once freed, what will you do?
You have my word that I will take no hostile action against you.
Does that sound legitimate?
Doesn't seem to be lying so far.
Okay, can Rekt use religion to see what he knows about devils?
Nemo too?
Roll it.
Oh man, 18.
$25.
So, devils, both of you know, devils are beings of law and evil, whereas demons are beings of chaos and evil. Therefore, devils are more trustworthy. If they give you their word, they're pretty likely to keep it. That's why historically many pacts and deals have been made with devils, because they hold up their end of the bargain. Sometimes they might alter the deal or, you know, pull some shenanigans with regard to the exact phrasing, but if this were a demon, you definitely should not trust anything he says. Because he's a devil, you know, devils are known to make deals with people, and there's a reason for that.
Alright. Rekt says to the group in general, he's a devil, so you can trust what he says. Just be very careful about what kind of agreement you make. And Coltane looks at everyone else and says, well, I think we should help him. It's been so long since we've helped anyone. Why not help a devil?
Sounds good to me.
So you swear not to harm us after we break you free?
I will not harm you.
And wait a second, what are you going to do to help us?
I have information that may be of use to you. Paldemar has kept me chained here for weeks, forcing me to help him with his infernal machine.
Oh, that sounds like a We should let this guy go, guys.
Yeah, I saw that machine. Okay, so we'll help you go free, and in return, you promise you won't hurt us, and you'll give us all the information that could be beneficial to us in terms of dealing with this machine and Paldemar.
Oh, right, you can't see me. I was nodding.
Hey, I like this guy. He's funny. But do you say yes or do you not say yes?
I agree to this deal.
Sounds legit.
Well, I'm no expert in devils, so let's give it a shot. So Goldane walks over and using his boot, he scuffs up the markings on the circle.
Should have peed on him.
As Goldane breaks the circle, the shackles immediately fade, and a figure becomes visible. A winged figure that's no more than 2 feet tall, flying in the air. A small, impish figure.
Holy, I expected someone bigger.
At that, the imp has a sour face.
Yes, Nick, insult the demon whose power is being harnessed. The devil whose power is being harnessed.
Well, it's just such a deep, majestic voice. You did have a deep, majestic voice. I'm sorry. It's alright, it's alright. I know some pretty short people who have really deep voices.
I thank you for granting me my freedom, mortal.
Hey, I'm glad to help someone for a change.
You have chosen wisely. You held up your end of the bargain. I will hold up mine.
That's good, I'm glad. So what can you tell us about Paldemar's plans?
Then you do not know.
Nope. In fact, I get to all sorts of places, and I don't even remember why I'm there doing what I'm doing.
Are you familiar with the bronze warders of the Seven-Pillared Hall and Thunderspire?
That would be those big bronze Minotaur statues? Yeah, I think I'm familiar with them.
We just fought one.
No doubt then you have seen that they are formidable.
Yeah, they certainly pack a punch. And a big axe, and sometimes whips, and yeah.
Within the deep depths of the labyrinth, collecting dust in nooks and crannies, are hundreds of these constructs. Normally, it requires one control amulet to control one bronze warder. Paldemar has nearly finished creating his infernal machine, which will allow him to control all of the bronze warders simultaneously.
Oh, and then he'd have an entire army of bronze warders. That wouldn't be so good for us.
Indeed. He plans to, he just sort of waves his hand, terrorize the countryside. He did not seem to have a real motive. He strikes me as a dog chasing a cart. He would not know what to do once he caught it.
Ah, I understand. He must be another one of those villains who didn't have much thought go into him. Well, in any case, we need to stop him. And hopefully rescue our human friend. By the way, have you seen a man, maybe referred to as Padraig or Lord Padraig, paraded around here?
Yes, I believe there was a man being kept in the holding cell.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you. Alright, so... I'm guessing that it would be difficult for us to destroy this evil machine, and we need special information to properly deactivate it or something?
He shakes his head, and looking at all your weapons, you seem well enough equipped. Part of the machine is glass. Simply shatter it. The glass is rather thick, but you can get through it.
Okay. And is there any possibility we could turn the device to our own use and perhaps stop any more bronze warders we see in this tower from attacking us?
The device is not yet complete. Perhaps with further work, a few more days, we might be able to, but...
Days. I hate dazes.
Oh, do I have to apply it again?
Took me a while to
I
get
think-
that one.
I think we may settle for just destroying it. Do you know how many more levels there are to this tower? How much Paldemar has in the way of minions and... if we'd be safe resting here for any significant amount of time? Or if there's an easier way to get in and out of the tower without having to make deals with that annoying god guy?
I have only been on this level. I believe there is only one higher. But this is just a deduction and not a fact.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. We don't seem to be in a very good state to go one more level. Anybody else have any questions?
Is there a way to reverse
No.
the soul business?
Well, it's a long shot, but some of my companions may have lost small amounts of their souls or life essences to allow Vecna to let us teleport into the tower. Do you have any idea how they can recover from that?
He smirks. Interesting. But I digress. The soul is something that cannot be split into pieces. Your friends will recover with time.
Oh, interesting, interesting. You seem like a pretty powerful devil to me. But I don't know. Do you have it in you to maybe seal off this level from teleportation for, say, 8 hours?
He strokes his chin. He's got a little facial hair. He's got a little pinch, and then a thin mustache. He strokes at the pinch. I would be willing to make a new deal for this favor.
Let's hear it.
What have you to offer?
Offer him wrecked.
What would you be interested in?
My interests are many. From treasure to power, to...
Cats?
Was that cats?
Cats, yeah.
Perhaps if it was some spectacular specimen.
Coltane looks hopeful, and then sighs. Well, how about
Bracers?
how about this belt of sacrifice? It seems very much blessed, and I'm sure that you'd love to twist something like that to your own purposes, right?
A magic belt. Yes, I would accept that. Rex speaks up. Well, I'm not giving away my belt.
Oh, come on, Rex. Alright. Maybe I'll have to give something away.
We have gems. Do you like gems?
You like dragon claws?
Do you like dragon
tail
bone?
spines? Or dragon wing?
I do like
tipped
gems
claws?
in sufficient quantities. As for pieces of dragon, those interest me far less.
Okay.
So, you're probably familiar with the currency we tend to use in this realm? Give us an approximate value on gems you'd be interested in. I think we have a few between us.
With gems, I don't so much go for value as the type of gem, the quality of the cut. It's not for their value, but for their appearance.
You became very choppy there.
Yeah. He's
Am I still choppy?
No.
Alright, what he said was, when it comes to gems, he doesn't really care about their value, he cares more about their appearance. So it's more about the type of gem, the cut.
Well, I don't have just gemstones on me, but I do have this ruby-eyed black onyx idol. It's got rubies in it, and it's a black onyx idol, which looks pretty cool.
I also have onyx, just an onyx crystal. And a topaz. Nice big topaz.
Does anyone else have some nice gems?
I have here a quartz eyeball. Finely cut eyeball. And impressively well sculpted.
Very well. It is a deal then.
Which are you taking?
Yes.
So the onyx idol, Winter's onyx, and Nima's quartz eyeball, was it?
And the topaz.